Once upon a time, in a sunny, rolling meadow, lived 3 little pigs. Though they were siblings, each pig had a very different personality. The first little pig, Flimsy, was carefree and loved to play around all day. The second little pig, Sturdy, was serious and hardworking. The third little pig, Clever, was the thinker, always curious and trying to be just a little smarter than the others. One day, Mother Pig told them, "You are all grown up now. It's time you built your own houses. Be smart and be safe." The 3 pigs waddled off, each one dreaming about their new homes. Flimsy, wanting more time for fun, quickly built a house out of straw. He giggled and danced around, thinking how easy it was. Sturdy built his house out of sticks, working hard to make sure each one was in place. He was proud of it and thought it was strong enough. Clever, however, took long careful days to build a house out of bricks. It was hard work, and though it took her longer, she knew she was safe. Not far from their lovely meadow in the shadowy woods lived the infamous Big Bad Wolf. Hungry and tired of the dark woods, he dreamt of plump, little piggies for dinner. One breezy afternoon, the Big Bad Wolf followed the scent of the pigs and came upon Flimsy's house of straw. The wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in." "No, no, no, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," squealed Flimsy. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," growled the wolf, and so he huffed and puffed, and the straw house tumbled down. Flimsy ran away as fast as his little legs could take him and found refuge in Sturdy's stick house. The wolf, not one to give up easily, arrived at Sturdy's house. Little pigs, let me come in." "No, no, no, not by the hair on our chinny chin chins," cried the pigs defiantly. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," threatened the wolf. He huffed and puffed, and the house of sticks came down with a crash. Terrified, Flimsy and Sturdy scurried off to their sister's brick house. At the brick house, Clever reassured her brothers, "Don't worry, this house is strong." The wolf, however, was at the doorstep, more determined and more ravenous. Little pigs, let me come in," he demanded. "No, no, no, not by the hair on our chinny chin chins," the pigs replied bravely. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," the wolf declared. But no matter how much he huffed and puffed, the brick house stood firm. Exhausted and angry, the wolf didn't give up and tried to sneak in through the chimney. But Clever was clever indeed. She quickly boiled a pot of water and placed it in the fireplace. The greedy wolf slithered down the chimney and splash, he landed straight into the pot with a yelp. Startled, the wolf leapt out and ran back into the forest, never to bother the pigs again. The 3 little pigs danced and sang with joy in the safety of Clever's brick house. From that day forward, they learned the value of hard work, smart thinking, and sticking together as a family. And they all lived happily ever after.